Well, hello, welcome to Izzy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have been anywhere, but you came to my channel. For that, I'm extremely grateful. Thank you so much. I am going to do a Leo love prediction reading for October 17th through October 23rd. Please keep in mind this is a general read. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Don't try to make it your story. Just take what you can from it and leave the rest. In addition, please know this energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else's in your love space. Please keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. If you enjoy my reading or if my reading resonates with you, please give me a subscription or a like. I will be most humbled, honored, and I'm always very grateful if you decide to give me a subscription or a like. Thank you in advance if you do. Let's see what's going on with my lovable, loyal, kind, sweet, loving Leos. Show me, spirit guides. What's going on with my Leos? Show me, spirit guides. What's going on with my Leos? Let's see, Leos, what you got going on? Queen of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Uh-oh. Ace of Wands. Page of Swords. And the World. Well, Leo, you are definitely whomever I'm reading for. This is a power couple. This is a power couple that everyone knows in the community. This is a power couple that is very, very well respected in the community. The Queen of Pentacles is all about money. She has her own money. She's very well respected. Everybody knows her. She can run a business. She could be a CEO, VP, or president of a business. She could you could also have a business together. You and someone else could have a business. Someone that's a love interest, either a wife or a husband. Either way it goes, this is a couple that is a power couple. You are a power couple. Now, what's interesting in the middle of this reading is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is all about a new beginning. It's about a new beginning. There is something here that there needs to be worked out. I don't know if you're clashing because you both are very much all about money and not really it's not enough love here. But I feel like there's something here that you need to restart, because I think that the relationship that you have here has gotten just a little bit boring. And when I say boring, money's never boring, but sometimes I think we work, and we forget about loving each other and what caused you to come together, because you didn't come together as a power couple. You grew into a power couple. And here's this Ace of Wands here. And I think also with this Ace of Wands in the middle of your reading, is your relationship has gotten a little bit boring. But not only that, I think there's a lack of intimacy here, a lack of just a lack of intimacy. There's no. It's almost like the loving is gone. You don't have the loving anymore. You've lost it. But that's not to say you can't get it back. But right now, there's a little bit of a slump with this relationship. And I think it's just because you guys work so very hard that you've lost your intimacy. You've lost your love. You've lost your loving. It's not there right now. Now here's a Page of Swords here, and I think that's what has happened, because the Page of Swords is all about communications. It's all about communication. Page of Swords means just having conversations. I think you've forgotten how to talk to each other. I think it's because this relationship has become very, and I dare to say, but sterile. It's just become very, very sterile, very monotonous, very the same thing over and over again. Come on, Leos, you know how to make it fun, and the fun is gone out of this relationship. Now you got the money, but the love making is gone, and also you need to learn how to communicate. I think when you do communicate, I think all you talk about is money. You don't talk about the love that's got you here. You don't talk about the things that are important. It's all about money, and the fun is gone out of this relationship. Now here I also see the world card here. The world card means that for this particular portion of your relationship, you've been through the storms with this person. You've completed a lot of different things with this person. So now it's time for you to have another cycle. And when I say another cycle, another love cycle, love needs to come back into this relationship. Not that it was ever lost, but you need to fall in love all over again because you've lost that. You love each other, but it's a very sterile love. You need to fall in love all over again. You need to get that feeling back that you used to have with them when you enjoyed coming home and when lovemaking was really important, rather than just the money aspect. And it means communication. It's all about communication. You've got to get your communication back. And when I say you've got to send each other possibly love messages in the middle of the day, you've got to also possibly, send them texts that you love them, in the morning, maybe even write a love notes and leave them on the mirror. There's just something here that you need to do to get this relationship, because it is ready to go into a new cycle of love. It is still here. This love is still here. You're not going anywhere, but you've got to get the intimacy and the love back. So let's see, if this is your read, please give me 3 to 5 minutes and let me clarify the reading for you. Let me clarify the reading. I just want to find out what additional information the spirit guides want you to know. 3 to 5 minutes and let me clarify. So just sit back, relax, and let me clarify. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here, spirit guides? Show me, please. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here for my Leos? Look at that Ten of Cups. Did I not? This is your happily ever after. This is Ten of Cups. Is your happily ever after. Like I said, you love each other. This is and will always be your happily ever after. You guys have built, and you are a power couple. So let's see why the King of Pentacles is here. Show me, spirit guides. Why is the King of Pentacles here for my Leos? Show me, spirit guides. Oh, I have the Page of Wands. And see, I do believe, Leo, I do believe this Page of Wands here means that you need to be fun again. You know, the Page of Wands is all about learning things, having a good time, kind of doing your own thing sometimes. But I think you've got to interject this love back in here, this funness, this having a good time back into it, because the relationship has gotten stale. You're not, once again, let me say, you're not going anywhere. This is your happily ever after. This is your happily ever after, but you've got to get this relationship back to being fun again. Because right now it's not fun. It's just monotonous. You're just doing the same thing over and over again. And the Page of Wands is saying, hey, let's get this fun back. Let's get it back. So, and also, let's see why the Ace of Wands is here. Show me, spirit guys. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Oh, I have the Seven of Swords. So there has been some type of betrayal here. And the Ace of Wands, but I'm going to tell you what I think's happened. I think the betrayal, and unfortunately, this is what I see, but I do believe the betrayal is because the relationship had gotten old and stale. And it's not an excuse, but that's what had happened, because the Ace of Wands here, which means intimacy, there was no intimacy. There was no love making. And someone stepped out with this Seven of Swords, this betrayal card. Someone stepped out. And and when they stepped out, it changed the whole course of the relationship. But as I say again, this relationship is not over. It just needs to be revived again. It needs a new cycle, and that's what's happening. But the Seven of Swords over this Ace of Wands means someone stepped out, and I think you stepped out. I don't know if it was the male or the female in this power couple relationship, but they stepped out because the intimacy wasn't there, and there was no love making, there was no intimacy, and you stepped out. So let's see why the Page of Swords is here. Show me, spirit guys. Why is the Page of Swords here? Oh, I see the Nine of Pentacles. The Page of Swords is the Nine of Pentacles. For me, the Page of Swords is a threat that you're going to leave, or that, and when I say leave, that you're going to do things on your own. Because this Nine of Pentacles is here, and that means independent, being by yourself. Because of this happening, I think that there has been communication. and been a threat. Instead of you taking this communication and figuring it out and trying to get the relationship back, I think there were some threats that you were going to be single again. You were going to leave this person. You were going to, do your own thing, whether it's the man or the woman. But there were some threats here, I think. And when I say threats, not so much threats with just saying, hey, I'm getting ready to be by myself. And you're having communication. But I think that communication has turned into love. It has turned into falling in love again. And that's what I strongly see. You're falling in love again with the person. And what you should have been doing before was been talking so that you wouldn't have ever gotten to this point. So let's see why the world card is here. Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the world card here? Oh, I have the judgment card. Yep. The world card over the judgment card for me. The judgment card is a realization. Well, first of all, I said you weren't going to leave. Even though there might have been threats, you weren't going to leave. The world card means a new cycle. And this means that you're back together. The love has come back. You are falling in love all over again. Let's start at the beginning. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This is a power couple. And this is a happily ever after. You are, and I do believe either you're married or you're in a long-term relationship with someone, and you either own a business, run a business, or something to do with business does very well. But the intimacy has fallen out of this relationship. It was just an everyday relationship, and the intimacy left. But the Page of Wands is there, and the Page of Wands saying you want to go back to enjoying things, learning things. It has gotten very monotonous. This relationship had gotten very monotonous. But what you're looking for, had gotten boring. The Page of Wands said, I want to go back. I want to go back to the fun that we used to have, with being carefree. Now, you can't be 100% carefree because you have a business or some type of money entanglement, but you can get the love back, because I do believe the love is gone. Because here's the Ace of Wands over the Seven of Swords, and I'm going to tell you, I do believe that there might have been some betrayal because there was no intimacy. There was no love making. There was not that in the relationship. It was just work, 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 work. Making great money, but there is no intimacy. Here's the Page of Swords where you should have been having conversations with each other about how to, make this work, sending love messages, but you weren't. And what happened with this betrayal, here's this Page of Swords over this Knight of Pentacles, because someone said, I think I'm going to move on and be by myself, but you really aren't. You absolutely aren't. Leo, whomever this is, you are not. You are not, because here's the World card, which means a new cycle has begun with this relationship. You are falling in love again with this communication that you had, because you don't want to lose this person. But here's the Judgment card. My Judgment card is my reunion card. But you are falling in love again with this person. Absolutely falling in love again with them. So let's see, what do my angel oracles have to say? What do my oracle cards have to say to you? Well, they say forgiveness. And that is what I strongly see too. Forgiveness. Forgive, move on. Things happen. But this relationship is clearly not done. You have too much to lose to walk away from it. That's what I have for you for your love prediction reading.